So starting the test drive in this Armada here, I love how refined the 2025 feels as opposed to the 24. This just, even though it's got similar dimensions, it doesn't feel as boxy, it doesn't feel as dated. And the V6 just feels better. And in terms of tow capacity, in terms of what you're used to driving, it might not be as smooth, but I like this better. I like having the V6 with the twin turbo power. I like having the 9-speed automatic. And I just like the overall, I guess, oomph of the twin turbo 3.5 as opposed to that outgoing 5.6. But specifically where it comes to gas mileage, I think if you let that thing idle, the V8 Armada thing would just chug gas, and this just does a little bit better. It's still not the best, but 16 city is a lot better than 12 or 13 city. But just under light acceleration, it's just quieter in here as opposed to that bigger V8. And that may be a gift to some and a curse to others. It just depends on how you're looking at it. And this could just be in my head, but it feels much cleaner in terms of how this comes down the road. It doesn't feel, again, boxy, tough. I shouldn't say tough, more of a rough feel. It feels better. Now, visibility wise, I like how they did the hood. This still feels like a big SUV, and people that get Armadas, that's really what they get the Armada for. But the visibility is still good because you're sitting up higher. Even though the hood is kind of intruding on your space, you're kind of sitting above it as opposed to being like next to it, if that makes sense, or right behind it. Now we will give it a pull getting on the interstate here momentarily, if at all possible. We'll give it a little pull here. So pretty quick. That was in sport mode. Gonna slow down because no one's behind me and then give it one more pull. Let's give it from 40. So yeah, pretty quick. So yeah, the ride is very good. I love having the full-on Pro Pilot system. You get the steering assist and all of that. So just a good overall system in my opinion. But 19 miles per gallon highway, you could probably do a little bit better depending on how you drive on the highway. If you're doing the speed limit, maybe a little under that, you'll get a little better. But for the most part, a little below average, just depending on how you're looking at the other competition, I guess. Now I want to give one more thanks to Nissan of Cool Springs for allowing me to review this Armada today. I'll leave a link below in the description, but if you're looking to find the best price on one of these closer to home, click on that second link down below. It takes just a minute to fill out your information, and I'll make sure the local dealers are fighting to get you the best price on whatever new vehicle you might be interested in. Now, with there being scares of a recession and things of that nature, and especially with just things that have been going on with Nissan, You can probably get one of these with some sort of discount. It just depends on where you look. And again, that's why it's crucial to fill out that lead form. Just takes a minute again. But I think they're pretty solid for the money. The V6, again, I like better than the V8. Unless you do a lot of towing that most people don't really do with these things, you won't have a lot of issues there. And I like how this gets up better. I like turbo engines personally, but that's just me. But I think a solid SUV if you're in the market for something that's big, 3 rows, and pretty capable. But with all that being said, this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2025 Nissan Armada SL.